I saw a human being melt. It was when Dorothy threw a bucket of water on the Wicked Witch, but we're watching a kid melting in the courtroom in Orlando right now. He apparently flipped the bird using his middle finger at the prosecutor, and the judge has some words for him. Let's listen in.
And what do you do there?
I'm a server.
Okay. Anything you would like to say before this court imposes sentence?
I apologize for doing this.
Young man, do you realize that the taxpayers of the state of Florida has expended a great deal of money in putting on this trial, and that your actions may have jeopardized or could have jeopardized all of the work that the attorneys have done in this particular case?
Yes, sir.
And one of the reasons I had those signs posted and why the deputies give those remarks every day is I don't want to assume people know or should know what the proper decorum is in a courtroom. Where do you live, sir? You don't need to give me the address, but do you live alone or do you live with your parents?
I live alone.
At this time, I will judge you to be guilty of the crime of direct criminal contempt. I will sentence you to 6 days in Orange County Jail, impose a fine of $400 along with applicable statutory court costs. Sir, how much time will you need to pay the fine?
How much is the fine?
Be $400 fine, and Madam Clerk, what would be the approximate court cost? Misdemeanor. Be $223.
Okay, I could pay it immediately.
Okay, I will give you 6 months to have it paid. You can pay it all at once.
Okay.
Madam Clerk, divide that total up in 6 months, starting August the 1st, in equal installments for a period of 6 payments. Sir, they will get some additional information from you, such as your address and date of birth, because I'm going to need all of that to put in order.
Okay.
Sir, you have a right to appeal the judgment and sentence I've just rendered in your case here today, provided you file a written notice of appeal within 30 days of the day's date with the clerk of the court. If you cannot afford the services of an attorney to assist you with the appeal in this matter, the court will appoint one to represent you. Bearing those rights in mind, sir, do you wish to appeal?
Yes.
For purposes of appeal, sir, raise your, well, you can't raise your right hand right now. Do you solemnly swear that testimony you're giving this cause will be the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
What is your annual income, sir?
Oh, let's see. Around 15,000 a year.
Okay. How much are your average monthly expenses?
They are around 1,500.
Okay. How much money do you have in any savings or checking account?
I've got $160 in checking and about $12 in savings.
Okay. Sir, do you have any personal property, stocks, bonds, or anything else, or real property that has a value in excess of $4,000?
No.
Okay, for purposes of appeal, I will appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you for purposes of appeal. He will be remanded to the custody of the Orange County Sheriff's Department for transportation to the Orange County Jail. You're going to need to hold him here for about 45 minutes to an hour so I can prepare the necessary order. He will be remanded.
We have seen some strange events thus far in the trial of Casey Anthony. This has to rank right up there. This young man whom we, to my knowledge, don't have a name for yet, apparently straightened out his middle finger and pointed it in the general direction of the prosecution. His name, we understand, is, do I have that right? Matt Bartlett. A server, we understand, presumably in the Orlando area. Makes about $15,000 a year, has a high school education, and he's going to jail for 6 days, according to Judge Belvin Perry, for aiming his middle finger in the direction of that man right there, the prosecutor. We're going to talk about it with our lawyers. They are shaking their heads, saying, "What in the world is going on here?" We'll try and find out when Studio B returns.